failing to sign Ivan Perisic will bring out the best in Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial. Manchester United's summer window was good, but not perfect. Jose Mourinho wanted 4 signings and received 3, spending £145 million in the process. To get 3 out of 4, I thank the club for that, the self-styled special one said at the start of August. I would be happier if they gave me 4 of 4, but they did a great effort for me. Mourinho brought in Victor Lindelof, Romelu Lukaku and Nemanja Matic, though still felt his side was missing a spark on the flanks, an attacking player especially that can play through the wings to give me more options. Barring a brief flirtation with Gareth Bale, Inter Milan's Ivan Perisic was the player who most caught United's attention most, though agreeing a fee proved rather troublesome. Inter wanted £50 million, which even in today's market was rather excessive. While exactly the type of explosive and direct wide man Mourinho evidently wanted, it would have made Perisic, who turns 29 in February, the 4th most expensive player in United's history despite effectively only being needed as an option, something different to break down more stubborn opponents. But if Mourinho was unsatisfied with how the window panned out, he needn't be. In amongst Lukaku's early goal-scoring spree, Matic's dominant defensive performance and Paul Pogba's rejuvenated displays in a free role, it has almost gone unnoticed that United now have 2 of Europe's most exciting young talents vying for the very role that Perisic had been earmarked for. On the opening day of the season, it was Marcus Rashford who earned the nod to start against West Ham before Anthony Martial came off the bench to bag a quick-fire goal and assist. He repeated that scoring feat, once again as a late-impact sub, against Swansea before the roles were reversed against Leicester City. This time it was Rashford who was left out of the starting 11 only to enjoy a star turn as super sub. Now Mourinho has a genuine selection headache when his side travel to Stoke City. Martial has been the livelier of the duo in the Premier League, though his best work has come against tired legs. He has brought verve and attacking intent, dribbling at the heart of defenses, setting up teammates and showing that his bottle in front of goal is just as ice-cold as when he first broke onto the scene, nonchalantly placing the ball past helpless goalkeepers like a young Thierry Henry. But while Martial was left out of France's squad for the recent World Cup qualifiers, Rashford was inspiring England to a crucial come-from-behind win over Slovakia. It could have been a rather less enjoyable night for the teenager when he dawdled on the ball on the edge of his own box, gifting the visitors possession seconds before they claimed an early lead. He never let his head drop though. A clever corner routine set up the equalizer, and a venomous long-range effort wrapped up the 3 points. He's still a work in progress, as we saw at the beginning of the game, said England boss Gareth Southgate afterwards. But he's still getting stronger, and his impact in taking people on, in getting us up the pitch in counter-attacks, was not only huge for the team but the crowd as well. He had a huge impact on the game. Ironically, a position considered a weakness by Mourinho just a few weeks ago is now turning into the most competitive space in his lineup. Unquestionably both players are some way short of the pedigree of Bale, for example, but their ceilings are far higher than Perisic. It would be something of a rarity for Mourinho to choose to nurture younger talent rather than simply buying the finished article, but in this instance it could work to his advantage. Now he has 2 players pushing each other to improve every week. It is like the old quartet of strikers that propelled United to Champions League glory 18 years ago, or how Damien Duff and Joe Cole duked it out under Mourinho to nail down a starting berth. Moreover, even if individually Martial and Rashford cannot match the output of the targets Mourinho cast his eye over during the summer, as a collective they can and are capable of doing so. All the while, the carrot of a first-team berth that would not have existed if a marquee signing was blocking their path into the starting 11 adds another layer of incentive. Together they have been directly involved in 5 goals in the first 3 games of the season, while the ability to swap them out and continue having a player operating at full tilt as the opposition wilt or lose their shape is a massive asset. It allows both players to play their natural game non-stop, running and driving at the defense unrelentingly. It is why, despite having only played the equivalent of 3 games combined, both feature in the top 10 for dribbles this season so far. Sometimes in football, a setback can be the basis for a new opportunity. That feels like the case with United. It seemed like they missed out on the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle, but in truth they are better off for it. It almost does not matter who Mourinho picks to start against Stoke.